Hey, what's happening? We are back in EverQuest Legends, and I just wanted to show a little reminder that some of the classic camps that we all remember is excellent to play still today. So this is the Nybright sisters. I don't know if you remember them or not, or if you remembered the Drunkard or Tandon Nybright. Or Tenkale, the Paladin Guild leader. They all are together. Um, and I've already done the beginning part of the quest, but and when I was here before, I collected all of their necklaces, but I wasn't paying attention, and I was missing one. So I get to do it again, but it's cool because look at this rusty short sword that I have. That's a +6. It's 628, which is pretty good. Plus, then I also am able to add stuff whenever we get there. So breaking this camp is fun. Usually, like I mezzed the Kayla over here, and then one of the others comes and I'm able to kill it. And they do backstab really hard, even from the front. It'll do close to 100 damage. So what I want to make sure I don't do is mess with the pixies, next mess with the phase, next. I don't want to mess with any of those because even running around GFA could be an issue. Alright, so here's the fun part. Let's go ahead and and just to let you know, I have jumped up my charisma just a little bit because I made myself a silver cat eye necklace. Along with 2 silver bloodstone earrings, I made a silver rose engagement ring and a silver jasper ring, along with a silver onyx bracelet. Now, I don't know for sure what I'm going to do and how I'm going to go forward with these, but since you can merge things, that kind of makes it more interesting, for sure. Alright, let's get this started, and alright, so we're gonna mez, and Shayla's gonna come, and as you see, she does quite a bit of damage. And I know people are auto everything, but I like to. Alright, so we're gonna get this one. Well, first we're gonna fight. So I'm gonna make sure that I get all of them to start with. Alright, and we're gonna sell, and then we're gonna loot everything else. And you'll see why. And I'm gonna hang out just for a second. I forgot to use my shield of thistles. Get rid of my gate spell. Let's get some healing. I also don't have my skin like wood spell up, so let's get rid of the sow. I still got that for a while. Alright, let's go to skin like wood. And once I get this going, then I'll show you what I'm doing. Alright, so there we go. So let's mez her. And let's kill this one. And again, I like to press buttons. I know, I'm weird. And we'll go ahead and loot everything. And then we'll call her on over. See, that wasn't too bad. Pretty easy to break the camp. I did it at 10, so at 12 it seems very easy. Alright, so let's open this up. This is my rusty short sword plus 6. Alright, we're gonna merge. We're gonna merge. We're going to merge because they drop a short sword every single time. And you can build a pretty cool, I mean 628 is pretty good for this level. Alright, so that was bronze, so we're gonna destroy and sell. And that was 1 platinum, 2 gold. And then we have a rusty rapier, we have the rusty dagger. Rusty dagger. Did I put that in the bank? Oh no, I gave it away, that's right. I gave away, so let's put that there. I only have 1. So let's start building a dagger again. Because I gave away the one to somebody in GFA. I don't even remember who it was. And then we also need to make a mental note. We have Shayla's necklace. Alright, put that right there. How come we only got Shayla's? Is that the only one I need? I could have swore I had Shayla's. So we got to keep track of that because whenever we turn them in, I killed all 4 and only got 1 necklace. But whenever we turn them all in, they have to be all the sisters. And all the sisters' names are under the lore. And I found out the hard way. I also had to figure out the quest because I couldn't remember for the life of me. So what did I do? I did the next best thing. I went to Project 99 Wiki, gives you the full walkthrough, what you have to say, you have to hail him, then you give him Elven Wine, then you have to say, what shocking experience. And then that's whenever you start killing the sisters. I did it before because I thought I would be able to. But I messed up and didn't loot all of their I guess I could. I think that's the only one I got. So I should just start auto merging it. Kayla. Merge. Why am I not getting necklaces now? I had a whole bunch yesterday. And then I destroyed some without looking at them. I didn't think about it. So yeah, this isn't a bad camp. It's not exactly fast once you break it. But it does give you the option to merge some weapons. Alright. Come on, Jayla. Give me a necklace. And the highest one that I saw was 15, that I recall. Come on. Are they not going to give me the necklaces now? That would be a bummer. I don't think this is the one I need. Maybe it is. I could have swore I had Shayla. I should have brought him. Merge and merge. Let's keep building. And as you can see, I'm up to 25 plat. And that's all from being here and selling the bronze stuff whenever I got it. I do have a bronze spear. I was like, oh cool, I'll get this because it was the first thing that dropped. But it's never dropped since. So I would say for the bronze stuff, just get it and sell it. And then merge the rusties that you get. And I've also gotten a few rapiers, but not very much. I'd like to get a few more. I don't think Shayla is the one I need. It's going to be disappointing if I don't get any more. And I can't finish the quest. Maybe I should have destroyed them all. Alright. So we're 29% into level 12. I did see where somebody asked about grouping, but unfortunately I had this planned. So, and you know, just as a reminder, it's right down here by Mistmore. So it's right up against the wall. Over there's the wall, and you run up to it, you'll see it. I may end up coming back and doing this, and I wish it would let you pick where you start, because then I'd start over here at Steamfot instead of Greater Faydark. Shayla. Oh, there's a necklace. Shayla. Shayla's the only one. Alright. Alright, Kayla. Give me your necklace. So I can go talk to your pops. Oh, I guess I should attack? Maybe Shayla's the one I'm missing, but I don't think it was. I think I can bind here, actually. Because I can bind anywhere, right? I did get bind, didn't I? make my camp. Doo-doo. These are... Oh, I can up my intellect. That's true. Bind affinity. Sweet. I can go to the bank. Go see which ones I got via the origin. I can come back and do it all over again. Alright. Oh, I need Sal again. Oh, somebody gave me clarity. Sweet. I do like that they have the amount of time that you can see whenever you hover over them, because just speed up this way for now, because it's pretty fast. Alright, so we have Shayla's. Yeah, I knew that. And we have Tayla's. And I think we have Kayla's. Nope, Jayla's. We need Kayla's. And what I have is another Shayla. Alright. So let's destroy. Whoops. Actually, let's put it in the bag. And then let's buff up first. So one thing is cool, I do like the shielding is permanent once you cast it. Alright, so now let's gate. That's way back here. And we'll be right back where we were. And now it's dark. Alright, cool. Let's start from the beginning. Ow, you hurt. You hurt, sister. Alright. did it again. I forgot my thistles. Light healing is the best I got. I do not need Shayla's. We can merge it though. That's what I can start doing. Merge, 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 sell. Alright. And since I have clarity, I have full mana. Let's do that. Alright. And it does seem like 10 is the lowest as well. Alright. So let's open these all back up again. Taylor. Jayla. Shayla. Come on, I need one more. I need one more. That's still 3-3. That's still 4-4. It won't let me combine tiny daggers because they give these to you whenever you start as an enchanter. And that's a bummer. But it is what it is. Alright, so the waiting game begins again. And I am going to also be working on the jewelry skill because I can stack these. These will be the same way. You can merge them. So I can get quite a bit of intelligence, quite a bit of wisdom. I can get more dexterity, or I can make the other ones that give you hit points and mana. And then maybe do something with the earring and then start merging those as well. That way I can start bumping up all of my things over here. I really got to do something with strength. That was always one of the high elf issues. I'm pretty good on wisdom and intelligence. Charisma is just okay. Again, I can do more with the silver cat eye necklace. So it's going to be interesting how we can continue to upgrade our characters with better items like rusty short sword +6. And unfortunately, these become no trade whenever... Alright, Shayla, I don't need yours, but you're still going to die. And merge you up. Merge, merge. Kayla. I think you're the one I need. Again, this isn't terrible EXP. Look at that. I have now gotten all 4. How far away am I from the next one? 48 of 64. I wonder if I want to move on, turn these in, and then get the EXP. There are a few times where, whenever I was here before, I was a little worried because there is a brownie that runs over here into this camp, stands right there. I was like, I don't think I'm going to pull. And then back over here, somewhere up against the wall, is the Faydark, the Dark Elf encampment, and they're all 30, and the brownies were 30 plus as well. So they would smoke me, and they would not get. Let's go ahead and kill a few more, see if we get a. Oh my. I just realized. I didn't see them standing there. They were hiding in a hole. Merge and merge and. Alright, Jayla. Merge and merge. Where are we at now? 52 of 64. Again, it drops every single time. I think I'm going to go ahead and go. I may come back here just to get it to 7, but I think I'm going to complete this quest, and that's going to do it for this video. I still have Sal for 26 minutes. Alright. So let's run off here. We want to be careful, but we also, I don't think, have to pay much attention to being in the middle. We just need to make sure we don't run up on any camps like the orcs I just ran by. And then this is a ranger encampment, if I remember right. Yep. Oh, he's a warrior though. And I know there's plenty of dangers out here, but I just don't feel like running all the way around. There are giant spiders. They do not attack on sight. In fact, let's take the path. I haven't seen the unicorn, so I guess it's not in game as of yet. I know it was, I think it was epic thing, so don't you just love those? I mean, they are as creepy gets, but they do have some wasps that are a little bit higher level. And I can't remember, it's been such a long time since I ran through Elfay. I just remember going to the brownie camp as a druid not knowing that I needed to be in wolf form, and insta-death. So whenever you go to the brownie camp, and I have to make sure why I even need to go there for a druid, make sure you're in wolf form. You don't want to instant die. Alright. Elfay can be pretty dark at night. I don't think anybody's on my back. I've got my pet. I'm ready to level up my pet. He's only level 11 now. But I really only use him as a dot. I know that sounds funny, but I try to make sure that I keep the aggro and my pet only, you know, hits for 16 and 12. Alright, so let's go find the drunkard. Like I said, the drunkard is... Alright, now Taden Nybright, right? So he's a Nybright, and he became drunk, and you help him by giving him elven wine. And whenever you give him elven wine, he then talks to you. You hail him, you give him elven wine, and then talks to you, and you choose to help him with his daughters, and then you go and you return with the necklaces. So I just thought, you know, I am not, I've said this on many occasions, I am not rushing to the end. I am leveling. You know, this game is about leveling. And I am working on getting levels, and sometimes I do it faster than others. But I think sometimes you just need to sit back and enjoy some of the old school stuff. EverQuest offers a lot, and if you try to think about it, it's well worth it. As you know, you see with the money that I've made, having 26, 27 plat at 12, plus having all my armor. Alright, so I should only have to turn these all in. Please don't move. He walks around, stumbles around. Alright. So he says, this is a sad day, but it was just the thing to do. The Nybright name will no longer be tarnished. Here you are, my friend. This is a bit neglected, but it is yours. My warrior days are over. Now go. I must be alone. So I gain King Theros and Clerics of Tanari. Alright, so let's see what we got. Bearskin gloves. Okay, so this is repeatable. Alright, let's see how that compares. So, 1.2 weight versus 2.1. Still 5 on the AC. 5 on the AC. I have more slots. Sorry, buddy. But I'm just gonna have to go over here and sell it. Almost 2 plat. How much of this can I buy? Absolutely nothing. Alright. Make sure I don't fall off. Alright, cool. That gave me a little bit of coin. Almost 2 plat, I guess. And it gave me a little bit of experience, 3.142. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for this video. Thank you very much for watching. I appreciate you all. I hope you like this kind of content where I hop in, I do something, I complete a quest. I think that's the way to go moving forward. I know there are people that just do ultimate gameplay stuff, and then there's people that hop around, and there are so many good content creators out there for EverQuest and EverQuest Legends. But I hope you like this. Please do me a favor, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, leave me a comment as you always do, and I will see you in Norath.